Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds. Welcome you back to Lovecraft Country and a Book of Hours. Yes, once again we have returned to the sacred Isle of Brancoog to resume our duties as the Curia of the Hush House. Now, couple things. First of all, we just got the crack track language, which we've been waiting for a couple of books. We won't be tackling them right away, however. However, we do have to consider raising this up to level 4. Now we're going to need a lesson in order to do that, which we do not have, I think. An appropriate lesson. Actually, Inks of Powers got it right there. Okay, so the first things first, what we'll do is we'll throw in Crack Track. We'll throw in Inks of Power. We'll throw in... Well, don't think we've got much of a choice when it comes to the, which one we choose. It's going to be Health. And the Memory. We need an Earth sign will be more than sufficient. There's always more to learn. So this will start the process of getting Crack Track 2 leveled out. Now, we know we need to replace the... Let's see. We need to replace the DRQ. All right. What we will do is take that, put that there. Excuse me. Then we will grab our good favorite Whist in order to be able to get that skill back. Now, obviously we're not going to get a new lesson, so we're going to have to figure out if we're going... Probably have to grab a Crack Track book in order to do that. Hang on. Because I'm thinking we may actually get to tackle one today. Let's see. Now the lesson we get is Rights of the Roots. I think that would be more than enough. Rights of the Roots is... Yep, it's going to have the Nectar lesson to go with it. So we will be able to get a lesson from that. So we will grab... which one? Okay. Either one of them actually do. So the green jasper tablet and the white jade tablet. So it's probably another tablet out there somewhere. Supposedly copied from a tablet of green jasper, which serves as the covenant stone of the monastery of the Fifth Cup. The token which gives the library shelter beneath the Watchman's Tree. Basically, the monastery of the Fifth Cup is going to be a Grail-based facility, which you know is probably going to have one heck of a party. Central. I mean, seriously. Of course, some of the less nice ones, I'm sure, parties, as we had with the Grail Ascension, where, the second Ascension, the one that brings them to Grail name, means somebody gets eaten. I went over that with the fact is that essentially the whole purpose of that mission is to allow a person dying of leukemia the choice to basically let themselves have 6 months of pure pleasure while they're eaten at the end of it. I'm not going to make any judgments. Actually, I am going to make several judgments about that, but I'm not going to say anything about it. See, we can never really stop judging. We're always judging, just what we choose to do with it. In any case, we've got other things to worry about at this point. Now, of course, we're going to need our usual water. So, let's grab, because we got one short and active, let's grab one health. Put that in there to get that started. I don't think we'll do any collection today quite yet. But we will need to get the beast, the chicken, to be able to lay something for us. I think shop's probably going to be it. Yep. Perhaps off something in return. Yeah, you'll produce an egg, probably. All right. Been a while. Let's see. Do we need to do any cooking? I think we do. I think we want to grab some flour. And as you can see, if you mix it with milk or if you mix it with butter or milk, you will get dough. And I think what we'll probably end up doing is putting it in butter. So let's go over, grab these 2 items, pound over to the kitchen, toss them in, do lovely ingredients, and we'll need herb, I think. It's probably my... Ooh, wait. Mix. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Do I need to lie? Do I need to put milk in? No. Apparently something I'm not getting quite right here. Do I need a skill? Perhaps? don't need a resurgent bomb, thank you. And I don't have the alternative of producing anything. That's a bit weird. As far as I recall, just toss these two things into an oven and you get something cooked. Am I doing something wrong here? I thought that shows what you do. My brain not working properly. And herb. Seriously? I'm confused. Is any of the cooking working? Like if I were to grab, say... Let's see... We have potatoes over here, right? Potatoes... Dripping... I wonder what I'm doing wrong here. Did I grab the sugar by accident? No, that's the flour. Mixed with water or dough. That's what I wanted. Weird. I guess we're not making any bread today. Okay, but... and make other things. Alright, so... yeah, can we... Weird. I have to put bread in... what? This is supposed to put batter, so I'm just testing a theory, seeing if something's gone horribly wrong. Yeah, we got batter, but for some reason the milk isn't holding out? Seriously? Oh god, I hope this isn't like an error. Kennedy's been known to adjust his game to the point where he makes mistakes. So yeah, apparently for the moment, bread's out of the picture. Interesting, I don't really want to form batter. I've otherwise wondered about where you can put batter and mackerel together. Alright, so... right. A little weird on that one. Any case, also, we're going to need to grab disciplines. Wait, where the heck? Huh. Where's disciplines? Alright, disciplines of the hammer. And if I recall, what that can produce if we get an edgy. Alright, so... max equipment, there we go. It's definitely going to work there. Edge here. Now, winning move we need to make with an edge, and we need skill. Recollection does work. So we need to get a memory that will produce an edge. Forbidden epic. Sigh. Action. Another soul fragment. The best we could do is throw another there. That's a 9. We still need a single memory with an edge to it, which is not going to work. So, we can do is we can quite simply grab something from in here. Now I gotta remember which is which here. Oh, gods. This is some of the problems is I have to double check which one of the... let's see. Histories, blah, 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 blah. Hang on 1 second. Okay, so now I remember, I just need to throw things away. That's what's going on. If I throw things away, I get edge, and one single edge memory, which will definitely assist me in doing that. So I need to find stuff I have no purpose for. I think I can just, like, throw in back the driftwood, I guess. But, where'd I put that? You know, I'll just grab some rose quartz. That just seems to keep coming up. So we'll use the winch, toss things, simply because I like doing it from a distance. If I renounce it, I will get a lost memory, which will help me produce that bloody thing. The super memory I'm hoping to go for. And what else? Oh, you may want to consider acting like we need a job, just so we have the money for everything else. And we have to decide what I'm going to be doing for cooking-wise today. I got a bunch of possibilities with the weirdness of that Particular combination for bread not working for some bizarre reason. So, I'm thinking that first of all, I don't think we have any roasted potatoes, right? Okay, so we'll just go with the potatoes today. In that case, we'll toss this in up and at 'em. Okay, toss that. And get the drippings. Now, drippings are actually relatively easy to make. I just have to make a roast. Oh, I still have Hendrix Blade there. Yeah, okay. I think if I put Hendrix Blade, it actually changes a bit. Game chips, but if I remove it, I get roast potatoes. So that's with Edge, Forge, that, and Grail and Heart, or, excuse me, Game chips makes it Edge, not just the knock thing, or roast potatoes. God. 3 different combinations. I guess we're just going to decide which one we're making. We're going to make game chips first, I think. Assuming that we don't actually have some game chips. I want to make sure about that. And these look like game chips. Excuse me. I don't think we have any down here either. Yeah, we really sacked ourselves hard when it came to doing that. So what we're going to do, let's do it. And herb. Game chips it is. We'll start here. Next, what we'll do is we'll have to order some more potatoes. Now, we don't have to do potatoes. We get potatoes and drippings, because drippings we can produce if we produce the roast, or the pheasant for that matter. Yeah. I've been recording all day, so throat's a bit dry, as it were. Now, also, we need to replace our diademos memory, so we have to use the Ascendant Harmony for that. We'll pop over to our favorite workbench, the Hermit's Bench. We'll grab the Ascendant Harmony. We'll grab both of our magic flutes, which easily gives us what we need, the 10 sky we need for this, and we'll throw in a Faust. Oh, right. Actually, I'm just throwing anything. I just remembered that. Okay, drums and dances. That's not it. Bells and braceries. There we go. Now we throw this in. The Admos. Oh, actually, apparently I didn't figure that one out with this particular skill yet, which is why we got the magic tone there. But, go for it. We'll use the same combination to create a new Ascendant Harmony as well. Okay, so with that, probably we need to consider what else we want to get done today. We definitely need to get some chalice roses to replace the ones I used to make candles yesterday. Yes, terribly exciting game. And there you go. There you go. That'll be a beginning. Alright, then. That's a start. Oh, and don't forget, we're still planning on needing a lesson or two. So, the Green Jasper challenge will be... It's 10 nectar. Ooh, it's a heck of a combo to try to make. Do we have one of... Is this one any easier? 14. Oof. This is going to give us the skills that we need, the lessons that we're going to need. The question being, if the crack check we also will need when we get it back. So there's that. So I guess we'll just let it go for now. Just thinking. Right, green memory. Let's see. I think this one was... No, not that one. This one. The Kittling Ripe's Tasty Treats. That should give us what we need. Or I didn't already do that. Oh no, that's... How do I manage this? Well, give me a moment here. What do I have reading here again? Right, DRM, which is going to be one of them, but we probably should. Kittling. Ives Lament, which is an awesome one to get, but I can't remember exactly how to get it. Oh, God. Earth Sign. Newman. Yeah, we should probably pull out some Newman as well. Okay, then. The question being, precisely, what can we do? What can we do? Well, you know what? Screw it. If we need to start near the beginning again, we shall do so. Alright, so we need, let's see, correspondence. Twist. You can do that. Get it? You'll remember these as we go along, damn it. Alright, so let's just get the clock going, shall we? We got a lot of stuff to do today. From 10 nectar is going to be interesting. Alright, so up here we'd finally get the extra candle, which we'll put away. But the most important thing is that we need to get ourselves the chore to bed, so that we can, in fact, use it again today. There you go. Have fun. Oh, God. Always so much work. Now, let's see the... Keep her gone. And another thing. Boss. Excellent. Alright, so... I'm thinking... Let's see. One of these has got to be edgy. Yes, I'm going to use that term. Always got to remember which altar is for which. Okay, so first things first. This one's the hammer. We don't want that metal because we're probably going to need more. Grab loss. It's had here. Oh, there it is. Uses a total of 7. Now, memory-wise, we should be pretty... Need to get... Still the same problem there. Silly me. Now that produces 9. And have 2 losses, unfortunately. So what precisely to do? Maybe I don't have 2 metal pluses. To produce another edgy one. Now regret, I believe, yeah. Siona Ethlon. Nails' cages. I'm looking for something else a little icy. Introduction to histories. That's not quite it. Regret. Don't tell me. Sketches. Special lectures. Yeah, that's where I get the title for the series I do on the lore. Gotta remember that's an in-universe thing I'm doing when I do that. So sometimes it's kind of, this should be... Sometimes it's going to be, may not be precisely correct. Because it's, Dr. Peel is in-universe and occultism is a very inexact science. Alright, so what we got here? You get in here. You read with it. Go for it. Okay, there we go. This is going to be nuts. And boom. Our truck is now at level 2. Now we're going to need 2 of them, of course, and we'll need to recharge one of the health as well. Ooh. Going to take another 32 seconds, but should hopefully... Now, of course, I'm going to keep up my idea of checking out what's going on. But first things first, we're going to take the mop and bucket. We're going to see what hidden data it has. And what's soul fragment? Let's do it, Fat. Investigate the mop. Excuse me. Okay. Get the candle in place. Let's see what other candles we can produce. Nice and fragrant inside this place. Let's cook. Good lord. Okay, so first things first. We have 6 vents for doing this, but we're going to blow some of it right away. No. Be careful when you do that. There you go. Memory satisfaction, which is not one of the ones I wanted, unfortunately. Damn it. Yeah. Slowly but surely we'll get our memories back a bit. You flowers have the tree. Alright, you defeated me once, but let's see if you do it again. We'll figure out something to do with this. At the very least, we can sleep on it. It's the grail memory. Right. And very, very, very faintly, after all these years, the unmistakable yeasty martial odor of a prophet slime. Whatever the heck that is supposed to be. Sign, good. Game chips. Long before fish and chips, these went crunchy with game. Ideally, you want bread and sauce and breadcrumbs to complete the assemble, but honestly, it's hard enough not to just stuff these directly in your mouth. Yeah. Can be hard to do. Okay, these things are tasty. All right, so I need a place for side dishes now. Let's see. Yep, these are where the side dishes go. Excellent. Need to get more potatoes, but that involves other things. Get this blade back in place, or we probably should sterilize it or cook with it. Just a thought. An egg, excellent. All right, so take the chicken. We're gonna have to recharge it. That's how I like to think of it. We'll recharge the other one. Okay, so. Okay, what do we feed it? Might as well just feed it our usual vegetables. Let's see where. You can reminding which of these we're gonna get. All right, so eat. Now, while we're doing that, we're obviously gonna need to replace those vegetables. We're gonna transform one into potatoes shortly, so that's gonna be a thing. Now, meanwhile. We also will check out the saw. Because we can. Hit it. That'll be it for the day here, I think. Love the fact that even the janitor is reading in this place. Right. 6 edge, wow. Pause. Excellent. Regret. Not an edge. Oh, God, so I'm getting bad at this. I thought regret would definitely be an edge, because, you know, edge leads too much. Okay, so. Gonna have to be a little more brutal about this. Thinking probably could get. Good lord. Old moment. We get an old moment again. Talk to a living relic. Have to talk to a living relic about that. Okay, so we have living relic down here. We will, if we do that, gain a. That's not it. It's not an edge one. Feeling so silly. God, I'm so out of the game. All right, winning move. Problem is I'm going to need more edge after that. I need to make 15 total edge after that. So I really have to be good at this. I need to find, right, the Numina that gives me a 6-point edge. Which one would that be? Let's see. Ah. I need to get all the Newman, damn it. So I know we have some of them over here. See if I can find an appropriate one. 3 and 3, Serpent Root, and the Sun's Design. Either of which I think is going to produce what I need, which is an edge-based one. Wow. Yeah, I'm really out of practice. So I can't do that. I need a persistent memory, perhaps. Which would be... Let's see. Yeah, no, that's not going to work, unfortunately. Oh, hang on a second. And now it starts to come back to me. Okay, so... If I recall properly, I need to make a Wormwood Dream, which has an edge of 3. And, let's see... Needs a memory. Let's see, needs a moon. 3, which unfortunately I don't have. But I can trigger it with this, if I have. Now, water, if I recall properly, produces 2, I think. No 1. But, Edicts Martial. Onward Dream is a total of 10, we have a total of 7. We have a moon-based animal. God. Yes, we do. This one is 2, but this one is 3. Boom. Wormwood Dream. And this isn't exactly how I want to do it. It's kind of messy, actually. But it will help produce what we need to. It's definitely, since it's persistent memory, it will assist in that regard. But yeah, we are a mess at this point. Complete and utter mess. Oh, God. Get the Wormwood Dream. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to pull this all off. But we're going to goddamn try. Alright, so... With that, let's at least get the egg back in place. I'm sorry that I'm lapsing so hard, but I gotta get back in practice. Also, I could have used these for 2, which is good to know, because I think this... Yep, can be used. Okay, there we go. Getting it back into track here. But I'm planning on sacrificing a mackerel. Definitely gonna have to do some... yeah, we need to recover. And it's going to be a bit. Yeah, we may have messed today up, but at least it's a learning experience. Okay. So, keep going, I guess. Maybe we shouldn't observe so much, but somehow I just like to play more than I like to calculate this game. Just to stumble upon what needs to be done. Okay. Excellent. That's Chalice. This is... What's tangled in these teeth? Okay. And more water. Okay, so first things first. What I got left? Phos, just a couple of metal. Need that phos for later. Yeah, we'll need a couple of things here. Okay, so... Edge and edge. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to think about how we're gonna do this. You have to make 15 edge total to do so. We'll need 3 edge from 1 memory, 3 edge from the winning move produces 6. The disciplines of the hammer will produce another 5, so that's 11. We need to produce 4 edge between, let's see, 2 memories. 2 edge can produce 3 in that direction. So it's 3, 5, 3, and 3, which is 14, which is 1 short. Of course it is. We'll get it somehow. Oh god, sometimes I make this far too difficult for myself. Anyways, let's not spend anything quite looking at. And let's get this water broken down. Get something accomplished today. And collect and refill and restart. Sure. Alright, be careful what we're going to increase after this point. So I think we need to replace the vegetables. And also if we're going to use crack check, we're going to need... if we're going to recover health, it might as well be the good one. Hit it. Everything has to be a plan at this point. So many things are intertangled. We know we're going to be using it. And also there is the matter of, I did find the other 2 tea right there. So I don't know if I want to get 2 of each. So if we're going to get 2 of each, we're going to have to actually can do, which is kind of fun. We can use the typewriter. Let's see, set. Grab that. Grab Gator. Okay, what do we need? Need tea. Going to be the right one. Not awesome tea. We've got lapsing. That's what we need. Let's do it. Tick tack, tick 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 tack. I don't know. Getting the quill seems so primitive. I mean, the quill seems so modernizing, which is, you know, not the best. All right, so yes. Now we have butter, tea, or of course the butter is kind of redundant since we couldn't actually use it today, which is weird. Oh, I'm an idiot. You need a mixing bowl. Silly me, I'd forgotten about that part. All right, now we get flour. Now we get butter. And now we get an herb. No, actually... Stove, there you go. Okay, excellent. I might actually get that damn bread. Right. Right, another health back. Memory gossip, that's not helpful. Although it would help produce something else, assuming I got fed. Bah. Oh, today's been such a disaster. Well, at least that got done. Okay, Dadmus is down. We need another thought here. Alright, so you're fed at least. Need another vegetable set. I'm thinking we probably have to mulligan the day, and the next day we're going to have to think about how much we're going to be putting into this. Let me check something. 17, 8, okay, 33. I don't know if we can get there or not. But vegetables, no. Flowers. Let's get the flowers first. Just because they're more seasonal. Right then. There you go. Die. The Dadmus down we have to get. Let's see. Cost up and running. And the bells that produces 6, then produce. What do we need? An instrument. Oh, we need one more. Yeah, that's not an issue. Get Send It Harmony up and running. Excellent. Maybe we just consider this a mulligan at the moment. Alright, so. I got a lot of skills here I'm not going to be using, but one of the things to consider, we might do with it. If we're going to mulligan, we might as well try to produce something useful. Right? Let's grab the workbench. Workbenches are pretty good when it comes to forge skills. Alright, so what else have we got? What do you produce? Or am I just kind of losing myself to this iotic essence? I throw in a liquid. I think we're actually short on iotic essence. Oh, that's interesting. I just need a pigment, which we've got plenty of... can we actually fit a pigment in here? Cannot. But we could do... find the forged shrine, because you can use pigment for that. Basically, I guess, being sacred painting on yourself. I'm not judging. Let's see. I believe you can also stick 2 memories in here like that. Or this one... Ooh, but the problem being is that you need... Liquid goes in this one. One of the upgradier ones could do it. Trying to remember where that would be in the forge. It's a bit annoying. Right, 2 memories. The musical instruments can do it, but I don't remember if there's any musical instrument that comes with a forge. I mean, that's scale. Ooh. Now that's gonna get weird. And chaotic essence. Problem being, yeah, there's no liquid unfortunately involved here. Alchemical table. Now I can pretty much toss any substance I want in here. In fact, isn't there a tea? One of the teas have that. No, don't tease me. That's terrible. Let's see. Several. Coffee. And lapsing. What if... Alright, so what if... Let's knock this one out. Give me the 5 seconds. Right, so we're going to be creating tea using a chemical table to use tea to produce the essence of the forge itself, because you know we're that good. Okay, so aims. So yeah, we can have forge flowers. Alright, just a little crazy at the moment. Right in place. 3, throw this in. This in. Brings us to 9. Black bitter salts. It's been a while since I actually used those. Since it's a 5-pointer. Yep. Out of essence. Let's do it. Kind of enjoying this. Okay. Because that will allow us to produce... Yeah, so memory gossip. Another grail one. Bunch of grail stuff. So if you grab... Yeah, finally getting back in the swing of this. We have 3 stoves. There's one down here, right? That... 2 memories of grail, though. Ooh. Do this. What precisely can we grail? Can we grill? Haha. Let's get grail as well. Witching Tizan. Add a flower. Ooh, do I have the flower capacity here? Do not. But it's a question. No, that's Ruby Rise Ruin, actually. Witching Tizan is... Let's see. A bit much, actually. You can do that with just these 2 together. But where can I flower? I think you can flower in these things. Right, ingredient. Flower is considered an ingredient, and I mean flower with petals, mind you. Let's see, memory gossip, acquire. Yeah, I'm getting a little weird here. Ruby ruin. Let's go grab a rail flower. In fact, why not just grab the chalice? We know that's worth 2. All right, that's 8. Basically means I don't think we can get a kitchenware, but could get. We get the witching Tisane for all that matter. But no, we could definitely get some grill liquid going here. It's here for now. Get that out of the way and tell me. Thought so. Armiac is 1. 1. 2. Ooh, Domek Ravine. Alright, cool. We can definitely get a lot of that. We've got the freaking wine cellar completely filled. Might as well play with it. Alright then. Now, we grab this again. Throw in that. Throw in the flowers. Throw in desires and dissolutions and throw in chore. And then we just need to pop in. Pop in. Either one of these will do. Oof. Do that one. Ruby Ice Ruin. Okay. Make a good something out of it. And while we're here, let us consider whether or not it's possible to, let's see, different type of altar. This one's got that. Now what? I have no idea. I'm just kind of poking at things and seeing what happens. It's kind of how this game goes a lot of the time. Right, soul. Surgeon's Bomb. Okay. Gideon's Soak, if we can find another liquid. We got plenty of liquids. Got heart liquid, though. This one has heart. Any liquid would do, actually. We need one that's particularly... The thing is that some materials are considered liquids. They are. Have the alchemical bench. Yes, but oh my, it's not liquid hour. But cinnabar is not considered. Oh, it's considered material, but not a liquid. How many materials are also not liquids? I thought that would be kind of. Huh. Could just use the bomb. There'd be something to use this. Yeah, screw it. Go with it. I don't remember how much we have left. It should be over here. Yep, we've got 2, which means we can also use this for something else. And so we can use this to produce a Gideon Soaks. I'm just going kind of nuts here. All right, so while that's going on, sight and edge. I think up here we can do that. See which one is it? Yes, not white, unfortunately. Pause for a moment here. Excellent. Now we'll need to convert these into potatoes. And boom. Incentivized potatoes. We will definitely need to do some. Yeah, we're not doing anything big today. We did get Cracker Track up by 1, which is good. We'll need some reading tomorrow. Should be okay. Our sign's up and running. So Hive Lament and Earth Sign will be able to be accessed to create. Those are both persistent. Go up to level 3 for Crackjack. So that would also require, like I said, the skills. We need to make a 4. Let's see. 4. Yeah, it shouldn't be that difficult. We need to produce 6 other nectars. I know this one's already 5, so all we're going to need to use 1 health health thing, which will be fine. Absolutely fine. Okay, do we have anything else? Oh, should be regenerating something else here. Again, we could probably just do health. And there you go. Eat out again. Said eat out. Don't. I know where your mind went. Okay. Probably needlessly complicated. All right. Okay, potatoes. Let's put the potatoes back into the pantry. Just trying to get back into familiar rhythms. Well as putting the water back next to the bed. We have plenty more water. Okay, got memory touch, memory sight. Not exactly super important. Try to use up wormwood tree. There we go. It's got 3 edge, which is one of the things we're going to desperately need if we want to get this through. Now, what we'll do, we are so dry on skulls that we will make a dedicated effort to create the level 15 disciplines of the hammer. Also need to work towards having our salon. How close are we to the end? Because we don't want to go too far into the weekend. I mean, we might consider a salon the day after we do the get the level 15 disciplines of the hammer skill sorted out. Now I know I can get up to here. It's considered a weapon. This one's the hammer. Just mentally thinking how we're going to get this started going. You do use edge as well, so it should be usable. It should be usable. Now we're just waiting on some of the things to complete. All right, excellent. Pause a moment. Mix with an egg in a bowl to make cake batter. Not cake batter. Roast feeder pies. Use spices too. No. I just want bread. I think it's just by itself. I think we can still do this once more. Let's be careful what we use it for afterwards. Got it. Okay, so with health like that, theoretically we could read that book, but I don't want to read that book, the tablet here, and lose whatever it's going to give us, because that plus Earth Sign should be able to give us more thoughtfulness. Anyways. What happened? Alright, wait. One thing. Yeah, baked bread. Definitely want some bread. That's definitely getting done. So, that's more. Sigh. All health is engaged at the moment. Just thinking. Memory loss we're going to lose, as well as a bunch of other stuff here. 10. I don't think it's a major issue. Memory loss is easy enough to get. So, yeah. Guess we just do this. Or it is, because at the very least we can use it to replace the water we're using up. Alright, there you go. Hit it. Sorry. Research and bomb. Gideon Soak, I think we got a couple of those over here. In the pharmacy, we do. But they are quite useful. Especially with these two. And that. Should have thought of that, too. This glass finger toxin's got another 2. It's also considered liquid. Could have used... That's 4 total, plus this 4, 2, yeah. Next tomorrow we'll use metal. There we go. I'll do it. Meanwhile, the bomb will definitely be used. Now we're just at the peaceful point. Alright, so yeah, here we go. Theoretically, we could... Oh, damn it, I hit the wrong one. Oh, bloody hell. We'll be able to use it. So... grab that. This time, get the right one, would you? Palace ones are to the left here. Bye. I can be such an idiot sometimes. Today's definitely a mulligan when it comes to these sort of things. Two liquids definitely can be used together. Alright. Extended harmony. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Good grief. The Chaotic Essence. Excellent. Put that here. I'd like to get 2 of each there. So just have them, you know, kicking around. They can be useful, especially with the pigment combination, because this is going to be one hell of a thing to try to create. Oh, yeah, we could do that easy. Alright, so your pigment goes here for 5. We have 3 for the... oh, wait, it's forge, not edge. What am I thinking? Anyways. That's silly. Guess I'll get back in the ring of things. Alright, Ruby Rice Ruin, which is another liquid. Oh, God. Well, not going to be hard to get combination of Gideon Soak kind of combination going on here. Oh boy. Sometimes I can just be so ridiculous. Anyways, yeah, I've already got 2 right here. Yeesh. Guess I can seriously get drunk. Okay. 30 seconds would allow us to do that, but I'm not sure we'd have 2-minute thing. We'd have to be close. Yeah, I don't think it's too close. I'm gonna let the day go through. Bread. Pilkers are the savory things, red apples and spice. The thing I'd really like to add. Well, first, just put it here for a moment. I'm going to see if we can add the ham. That's a good thing we could use this for, because it doesn't take long to cook a lot of things. It's been all night cooking, huh? Definitely got quite a few. There you go, chore. Easy enough to do when it comes to, yeah, we're getting back into this kind of things. Alright, so put this in, put the bread in. Ham. Can't have ham sandwiches, god damn it. Roast beef? It's not cooked, unfortunately. But could we have roast beef sandwiches? Come on, where's the marinated stuff up here? I'm excited about the craziest stuff. Okay, get the ham. I mean, it would make sense we could have roast beef sandwiches. Don't know if that's common sense is going to carry over the game, mind you, but, you know. No! Oof. What else can we make bread out of? You know, what can we make sandwiches out of? We've got egg sandwiches. Potato sandwiches. I don't think there's such thing as potato sandwiches that I really want to think about. I honestly thought you'd be able to do ham sandwiches. What about fish sandwiches? Can we do fish sandwiches? Nope, no. Nope, no fish sandwiches. Disappointed. Butter. I thought I might be able to let you toast. No, I didn't think it was going to be potato sandwiches. No jam sandwiches. Oh, that's terrible. That's pilchards on toast. I think we've already got those. if I'm correct, got those over here. That's fried mushrooms on toast. Ooh, we don't have pilchards on toast. Well, I guess we can work with that. Alright, so. Pilchards. And boom, little late night cooking. Dish with that. Tastier with fresh or at least tinned pilchards, but this will do. Alright, go with it. Ah, well, that's a day. Everybody take a nap. Now racing against the dawn here. So we got our late night gardening done. Don't know if we're gonna make it or not. We did. Just did. Triply crunchy. Alright, there we go. Need to diversify, though. We've got way too many opening dishes. Other possibilities. We've got dessert. We've got this. We've got a few second courses, as it were. To do work at it. Definitely another drinks, of course. Okay, there we go. And what do you want? Nix aplox. Grim treason and feasts that occurred, feasts which are not to be witnessed. Wolf stories. Okay. First, if I do anything else. There we are. Think I'm not going to buy a book? Come on. Let's see, where are we time-wise? Ooh, I think we're at the end of this session, though. Yeah, we are. 1925. Oh, we've got a couple minutes left. So we could set some stuff up, especially while we're thinking about it. Let's get the correct setup for creating the first memory, the winning move, which is going to require 10 edge or additional 5 edge here, plus other things. Now, if we set up what we really want to do, I'm thinking, let's set up, let's see, using, where is it? Chancel. All right. Throw the distance of the hammer. This one gives us a total of 7. We'll also have to regenerate the metal when we're done with it. Plus, any memory or the damned will go in here. Wormwood Dream would be all we needed to get the winning move. Then we recreate the Wormwood Dream using the altar as best we can figure it out. So, the thing is, we get winning move and okay, so we have to regenerate Wormwood Dream. Do that. Regenerating Wormwood Dream requires us to have 10 total, 7 total on top of that. Now, one of the things, if I'm trying to recall, does one of the blades have a moon aspect? Does not, but where's the other one? Does. I recall doing this properly. We can use this. Place that there. Place edicts. That edicts volatile? Yep. That's a total of 4 right off the bat. Then we add. Where is it? That plus. Nope. It doesn't have the right. Oh, wait. Trist plus. There we go. That's 6. So all we need is additional 4. Water, if I recall properly, has a selection of 1. All I need is a 2-point memory. Comes to. That's a problem. You know what I could do is just put the fish in. I'm not using it for anything right now. I can always go fishing. Because if we do that, that's going to... first of all, edicts... It's not edicts. Edicts something else. It's not edicts and volatile. Edict this one. Lecture. Okay, so yeah, we can actually do this with water as I was hoping to do. Alright, so we don't need the fish, really. Do need is any memory whatsoever can go in here. First sign, I guess. Then we need 2 glasses of water. Oh, yeah, now I'm remembering how this works. It's so long. Hmm. Actually down in water. Wow. Hmm. Well, that's other things we can probably put in here. Either one of you would do. Don't have any that, but we do have other types of liquid when it comes to this sort of thing. Right, Solomon's prep. Oh, which to sun. No, that's not gonna work. It wasn't that one actually. It was glowing. It was Solomon's preparation. It's a bit of a waste, but we can easily reproduce it. Got it. Go. That will create, like I said, 6 and 5, and we should be able to pull it off if we take the time to regenerate the metals. So that's going to be the first part of it. So when we get into the next session, that we will have actually figured out how to do this properly. Oh, brother, figure out what to do with all this extra goop when it comes to the, where is it? I think this one. Is that it? Yeah, 2 liquid. Yeah, this is going to be entertaining. Anyways, this is Fantastic World, saying farewell from Lovecraft Country in the Book of Hours, and we will finally plunge into that scenario where we'll be able to grab the level 15 product for whatever Disciplines of the Scar is from the edge side, and then we'll probably get our invite list out and start serving food, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do with all the nectar stuff and probably read that book over there. Just keep going forward, as it were. But yeah, we're getting back into the swing of things, and I'm hoping to be able to get the momentum rolling again. Anyways, I will see you next time. Bye. Like, share, subscribe as per usual. I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters, whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.